Thank you, Marisa. Good evening, everybody. It's really an impressive crowd in this weather. So, participation and process, right, Marisa?
Yes.
I think participation and process is really the essence of this Biennale. And at this point, before I proceed further, I would like to officially congratulate Marisa, Eric, and the team for bringing us really a refreshing and invigorating event. So I'll invite you to give her and her team a big applause first before I go further. So this is a Chinese way of doing things. But seriously, participation and process. Participation is only fruitful, in my view, if it is interactive and if there is dialogue and communication between participants. And process is only meaningful if it contributes positively to the end product, be the product be definitive or, as in the present case, be purposely non-definitive. Now, when I say the Biennale is a success, it's because I witnessed, not immediately, but throughout these few weeks, this phenomena of interaction between participants. Maybe not directly between themselves, but certainly either through the curator or through a common media that they all respond to. For instance, we have the eco-farm out there interacting with the ground. We have projecting window interacting with the harbor using a very mundane building component that we all are very used to in Hong Kong. At the same time, we have what's it called? Bloody haze, right? That also interacts with the skyline in a different way. They try to, in a way, confuse us by giving the skyline a different meaning than what we have always thought we knew. Now, I understand this hazy business, but I don't understand the bloody one, but that's beside the point. And then there is interaction between exhibits themselves, either accidental or intentional, I don't know. Like the lived nature just behind the matrix of the boundary. So all these are evidence that despite the objects being displayed in a casual way, they talk to each other, they talk to the site, and they talk to the surroundings. Now the process itself seems to contribute to the end result in that the nature of the exhibits, the very lightness and impermanence of the exhibits, they all seem to just rest barely touching the ground, including this pavilion, and could disappear any moment. The fact of the impermanent nature seems to give credit to the idea that it is an evolutionary process and an ever-changing process that would bring us surprise, spontaneity, and therefore expectation. Now, having had such maybe a rather good critique of this Biennale, let me say that I have some worries about the West Kowloon Cultural District project. Now, I don't know that I'm not allowed to say it, but I think it is relevant. Because the very elements that contribute to the success of this Biennale, i.e. participatory process, participation and process, are exactly the elements that is needed when you embark to design and implement the West Kowloon Cultural Project. We do need interaction, we do need dialogue. We do need a process that ensures a degree of expectation and freshness, not just during the design phase, not during the construction phase, but throughout the life of this team. Apparently what we need is maybe a greater team that could orchestrate and direct such a participation and such a process of evolution. However, we always understand that the nature of the product of the West Kowloon Cultural District would be very different. It would be about monumental projects, it would be about high-sounding, permanent structures, and it would be about very different scales, not something that people could touch and lie on. So it would require probably a reinterpretation and a rethink of how this process should be executed. So at this point, I would leave, perhaps, this question in the air, how we could learn from the elements that make this Biennale success in the future endeavors of this whole district. Thank you.